I'm going to say it. The charts, the markets have been disgusting. Yeah, last week, maybe 2 weeks. Hello, traders. Welcome back to Simply Forex. I hope you had a beautifully wonderful weekend. Today is Monday, the 20th of November, and we are going to look back at Friday's trades. We're going to look at today's potential trades, and we're going to look at the important news for today as well. So strap in. Let's do this. So let's start with Friday's trades, guys, and let's start with New Zealand US dollar and the weekly chart, because these were really weekly plays. Okay, so you can see in the weekly chart, guys, we was in a downtrend, yeah, lower lows, price came back up and started testing these last highs again. And on the day chart, you can see we were getting a bearish candle, which I will show you shortly. But it's just a really nice weekly level. We got horizontal support and the moving average 20 as well. If we drop down to the day chart, we was also starting to see all this selling pressure. Yeah, I mean, this wick followed by this bearish candle, was, telling us we could potentially come lower. Okay, so that was the idea, guys, although I am fully aware that this day chart is in an uptrend. So yeah, like I say, guys, a weekly play really. And then if we drop down to the H4, there was a really nice entry candle, but it didn't happen early enough in the day because, it was Friday evening, the markets are closing down, price can be a bit peculiar. So we just didn't take the trade, but, this would have been it, guys. So when it was in a H4 uptrend, price had broken down, and then we got this candle here. Not only did it bounce off this grey zone, but it closed back below this grey zone. So if it wasn't Friday evening, I would have entered on this candle with a view to taking price back down to here. Okay, but yeah, it just happened a little bit too late in the day, guys. So, didn't get in on this pair. Also, guys, the other trade was not identical, but highly correlated. And it was Aussie dollar against the US dollar. And we were looking to short this as well, because this was also a weekly play. Yeah, so price was coming down. We was in a bit of a weekly range here, and then it broke, come back up. We're back at this level, which, as you can see, is a beautiful weekly resistance level. We had the moving average 20, and the idea was because of this level, we could look for sells. Having said that, now looking at that weekly candle, I am less keen on, taking sells. You got to bear in mind the week before was this bearish candle, guys. So I was keen. Now I'm not keen. And this just sums up the US dollar at the moment. It's will it, won't it sort of thing. If we go to the day chart, though, it was a similar story. At this weekly level, we were starting to see, sellers take control. Wick here, big bearish candle, and the idea was just to come back down to this level here. But as you can see, guys, when we get a big candle like this, I'm not interested in selling this anymore. If we drop down to the H4, again, we just didn't really get a setup here at all. If we follow H4 structure, yeah, we wanted a break of this level, hence the grey zone. If we got a break retest, we could have potentially been off, but instead price just built up for the rest of the day. So again, Aussie dollar, US dollar, no trades. So yeah, those were the only two trades from Fridays, guys. And yeah, the US dollar, yeah, will it, won't it, is the $1 million question. So that was Friday, guys. Let's take a look at today's trades now. Guys, if you enjoyed Friday's analysis, then why not come join us? Yeah, subscribe to the channel right now. We would love to have you. Also, please smash the notification button so you receive an alert every time we post a vid. And if everyone could please smash the like button as well, guys. It really helps support the vid and the channel, and we really appreciate it. Thank you very much. So trades for Monday, the 20th of November. Before we get started, guys, let me just mention a few things that the channel does. So first of all, we have got the free Discord channel. It is free. Come join it. We've got traders in there sharing knowledge, ideas. We've got indicators, psychology, books, useful links. Come join it. It's free, guys. The link is in the video description. Next, guys, we also have the VIP Discord channel. Yeah, you do have to pay for this, but you get access to me throughout the trading day, as in you can ask me questions. I give you my trade ideas as and when they happen. We have 2 other expert traders sharing their trade ideas. We give you exclusive content every week. And we've got the Trading Academy, which is just full of tutorials, guys, to help with your trading. And you get access to a performance coach, and we're test driving some strategies over the coming months as well, guys. So many things going on in the VIP Discord, guys. Come check it out. The link is in the video description. Next, guys, if you would like to be coached one-on-one with myself, then drop us an email and we can send you the details of the mentorship program. The email is in the video description. Also, guys, if you watch the analysis vid every morning, you watch the live streams every day, then you can show your support for the channel. You can become a Simply Forex YouTube member. We've got supporter and gold membership, and both tiers have loads of perks, guys. So check that out as well. Finally, guys, do not forget, live stream today, 7 a.m. New York EST time. Be there or be square. All the information for all of these things are in the video description. Right, trades for Monday, the 20th of November. I'm going to say it. The charts, the markets have been disgusting. Yeah, last week, maybe 2 weeks, the charts have just been very whipsawy. You think price is leaving and then it comes crashing back down, or price is just ranging, or it's at a weekly level when it's not moving. You know, it's just been a difficult couple of weeks, guys, to be perfectly honest with you. And today's no exception. I'm not seeing a whole lot of things. So I'm just going to show you generally what I'm looking at. Because really, guys, I don't have a stonewall trade setup today. Okay, so let me just show you a few things that I'm looking at instead. So there's a few interesting things that have happened. So first of all, the yen pairs. So as you can see, this is the weekly chart. You know, Aussie dollar yen reacting at these weekly highs. Okay, this is true for a fair few of the yen pairs. Euro yen, Swiss franc yen, not so much. That Swiss franc and yen have become Swiss franc and euro have become strong. But another very interesting thing is this, guys. So let me show you, yeah, pound yen. So let's start with the day chart. So I'm just going to show you a couple of things here. So if you were looking at this chart, yeah, and you saw this, yeah, this is a clear break of these last highs. Yeah, and you know, it's clearly in an uptrend. So everything would be telling you to buy in here. Yeah, and you may well be correct, guys. It may well come back up, but yeah, looking at the day chart, it's a bit of a no-brainer. Okay, and we've had a break of this important level. But if you just go up to the weekly chart, you know, would you want to buy that? And the answer is probably no. Yeah, we have had a very bearish wick close back into these highs. Yeah. Another really good example is this New Zealand yen. Yeah, this one had proper left the building. Like Elvis had gone. Elvis was in his Cadillac and he was out of here. Yeah, I mean, look at that. Look at that. Bang. Okay, breaking all of these highs here, breaking this high, clearly in an uptrend. So looking at this chart, you'll be like, Tom, I'm going to buy the living daylights out of this on the day chart. Yeah, and I'd get it. I'd say, okay, looking at the day chart, I totally understand. But again, if we just go up to the weekly chart, would you want to buy that weekly candle? You know, answers on a postcard, but it should be no. Yeah, look at that candle closing back into these highs. This might even be the start of some yen strength. Yeah, we shall see. So, yeah, there you go, guys. So then yen pairs have been tricky to trade as well, which just sums up the markets for weeks for me. And again, they're still tricky. We're getting daily breaks, but, you know, a very bearish weekly candle. So, yeah, that was the yen. I just wanted to show you that. And now, guys, I wanted to show you just some trades that I'm looking at, but they're not really A1 trade setup. So New Zealand CAD. Yeah, we look at the day chart. we have had a break. If we zoom out, actually, guys, we've had a break out of this very bearish trend line. This downward trend line had a break out of that. Okay, but it's literally at a resistance level. So, I like the fact that price has come out of this, channel. We're getting some bullish wicks at this level. We're in an uptrend. So the idea is to potentially take price back up to here. But again, guys, if we look at the weekly chart, that's quite a wick that's closed back into this high. So this is the problem I'm having, guys. But New Zealand dollar, Canadian dollar is an almost trade. I'll keep an eye out for it and I'll see what price action does. This might be a trade. Other things I'm looking at today, guys. But again, like I said, none of these are the trade ideas that I would be totally confident in giving you. These are things I'm looking at. I just want to make that clear. Aussie dollar, US dollar. Aussie dollar, Swiss franc. Again, I'm looking at this because this is in an uptrend. But then we've just sort of come back down to here. So I'm thinking potentially a range. Okay, so it could come back up to here. All right. And we've got a bullish candle, that formed on Friday. So the idea would just be to come back up to this level. But again, with Aussie dollar, Swiss franc, that's about 2 pips. There's not a lot of room in there. There's about 20 pips, let's say. So, is there value? I would need a retrace before I come up. So again, not a an A1 trade idea. Again, Swiss franc, Japanese yen. I spoke about the yen pairs earlier. If we look at the weekly chart, we do have this weekly wick, but it's broken these highs. The body of the candle's broken the highs. We're in a, continuation of trend. Day chart, would suggest we've bounced off of this level. If I put this in, what was once resistance becomes support. So this is also something I'm looking at. But again, I don't like that weekly candle. What else was I looking at? Pound New Zealand, arguably. Are we seeing a potential range with Pound New Zealand? Because we've got selling pressure up here, buying pressure down here. Nice bullish candle. Can we take it back up to the top of this range? Again, that's what I'm looking at. But arguably, this is still in a downtrend currently. We've got lower lows, haven't, highs held. So again, tricky. And all I'm showing you guys just sums up how difficult the markets have been. Nothing is really jumping out at me and saying, Tom, buy the living daylights out of me. Tom, sell me. Nothing is really jumping out at me, guys. So this is why I'm just showing you generally what I'm looking at. There's also a couple of US dollar pairs, but again, these are mixed messages, really. But pound, US dollar, if you just follow daily trend, this level here, we've got a nice bullish candle. We can at least take it up to these highs. So that's potentially a trade idea. But again, on the weekly chart, I don't like the fact that the weekly candle is at the moving average 20. This could be an excellent place for sales. So again, not an A1 setup. And finally, guys, US dollar, Canadian dollar. So like I say, I'm just showing you everything I'm looking at. So weekly chart, I mean, look, this is a little bit indecisive in here. If this was a fully bearish candle, but it's got a bottom wick, again, tricky. If we go to the day chart, I mean, we are in a downtrend. On US dollar, Canadian dollar, we are. But, we are getting lower highs and we've just seen a higher low with a bullish candle, but we've got a bearish candle here. But, if I had to, I would sell US dollar, Canadian dollar, but I don't have to. That's the point, you know. So I'm just showing you guys. So this is basically a bit of a rant of how difficult the markets are currently. And I'm just showing you things that I am looking at. These are not A1 setups, guys. All right. So yeah, that is Monday for you. Okay. So guys, yeah, that's what I'm looking at for today. And I'd love to hear your ideas on these trades, guys, and perhaps what you're seeing, you know. So if you'd like to join our free Discord channel or even our VIP Discord channel where we exchange ideas, we would love to hear from you guys. Right, let's take a look at the news now. So news for Monday, the 20th of November. So there is some important news, guys. So 7 o'clock, London GMT, coming out of the Euro. We've got the German PPI, guys. So it says 2-star rating, but I would give this a 3-star rating. It's basically inflation for businesses, and all eyes are on inflation, as you know. So must be aware of that, guys. You might not even be up at this point. But yeah. German PPI, and then after that, guys, we've also got a 6:45 London GMT. We've got the Bank of England governor speaking. So again, that will be important for the pound, potentially other currency pairs as well. So not a busy news day, guy, but a couple of things to keep an eye on. And yeah, that's it, guys. I hope you've enjoyed the vid. If you have, please subscribe, like, and share. Don't forget to join us for the live stream, 7 a.m. New York EST time. Get your questions ready, and I'll see you later for that, guys.